Hi everyone. I'm in an informal collab with my friend Paige, who is Stmpgrl. Welcome back, Paige. I'm so excited to have her back on YouTube again. And so we're doing an informal collab with each other. In the month of May, we're doing flowers this week. And then next week will be masculine, and then flowers, and then masculine, however many Mondays there are in actually May and June. We're starting today, so May 30th is today. And so for flowers this time, I decided to use the Flowering Tulips stamp set. It's a two-step stamp set, and it makes 3 types of little tulips. It's got the stems, and it's got some really pretty sentiments. Now it comes with dies, and there's dies, the outline dies that cut out these, or you can use cardstock to piece together tulips. I did not do that today, and also this beautiful like border of tulips. So anyway, I didn't do that today either. I'll show you what I did do. And then I'm using the scallop contour dies, 2 of them, the largest one and the next largest one. I'm using the stitched greenery die, and I'm using the circle dies, just 2, one scalloped and one regular. So that's what I'm using. I also, for background paper, I'm using the Retiring Soon Flowering Fields Designer Series paper. This retires June 30th. But instead of using the side with the tulips on, which is beautiful, I decided to use this piece that has, I thought it would look like sky in the background. I don't know, weird thinking. I really love these though too. So this is the back of that. And I have not used very much of this. I'll be using this again on Thursday night, probably with this stamp set, which is retiring June 30th. So just so you know. Now also I want to check and see, the Flowering Tulips is in the mini catalog as a bundle, but the bundle is retiring as of June 30th, or while supplies last. Now the stamp and the dies carry over to the new annual, which is already in effect, but if you want it bundled at a lesser 10% off price, get it now before the mini catalog runs out as of the end of June. Okay? All right, it's a beautiful set. So I've been playing around with the various shapes of the tulips. This one is Mango Melody, light and dark. I just stamped, I learned the technique actually from Francie Martin. She's a long-term demonstrator. And I used Evening Evergreen in the center. You can use, she used soft suede. I've done it with different colors. If it's like a pink or a purple, I tend to like to use a yellow in the center, but whatever you like, that's Evening Evergreen. So these are the stamps. This one is these 2, 1 and 2, plus the center little thing. These 2 are these 2. I mean this one, and this bud is these 2. All right, so this is Mango Melody, and then stamped off Mango Melody. I think I had, my stamp wasn't quite clean. So that's those, and then I have Rich Razzleberry, light and dark, and this one is Poppy Parade, light and dark, with the Evening Evergreen in there. And then this one is, actually I have 2 pieces of that one. And then this one is Fresh Freesia, light and dark, which I think is gorgeous. And then I have one, I thought I was using Highland Heather, but I apparently used Gorgeous Grape with Fresh Freesia, and that's how that one turned out. I didn't put the center thing in yet. And then what we're going to be using is Poppy Parade with, I can't remember if I used Mango Melody or So Saffron. I'm going to use So Saffron though this time. So let me put these aside and I'll show you. I already stamped them out. We're going to put a card together, and then we'll do some stamping on the inside of the card together just so I can show you how it's done. It's really, if I can do it, you can do it, because I'm not the best at two-step stamping. But I did pretty good. Well, now I say that I did pretty good today, but I don't know if that'll hold true when I'm trying to show it to you live. So here's the card. It's and not to put together, this is soft succulent. This is just basic white, run through the embossing folder. But I think what I'm going to do, I'll leave that one plain, but I think I'm going to splatter this. Let me get a scrap with Evening Evergreen. I don't know why, I just feel like doing that. So I'm going to just take the brush tip of my Stampin' Right marker and fling it. And just add a little more something to this. Okay, and then I just tap that off to get some of that excess ink off the inside of the cap. And you may want to take a piece of paper toweling, which I have here somewhere, and just kind of clean that out, because you don't want to get ink everywhere, and it's in the inside there. So then that's that, and we'll put that away. And I just think it adds a little more texture. I was thinking I would do that. Actually, I might go around the edges with a sponge. Let me see if I have a dark green sponge. You know what I'm going to do? I'll use this. I am going to go around the edges of this other piece a little bit too. Just feel like it needs a little something. And you can use a finger dauber, you can use a sponge, whatever you'd like. I may go in a little bit on those edges too, because I didn't want it to be dark green, but maybe this way it'll pop. I don't know. We'll see if I like that, and if not, I can cut another one. I need to go, I'm going to go in a little bit here and just rub off the rest of the ink on there. Okay, there we go. Let me put my brush away. And those were our blending, Stampin' Up! Blending brushes, I should say. Alright, so we're going to just glue this and this down. I think I do like that better. And then we'll assemble the flowers. Alright. Now, if you wanted the jaggy edge of these up, you could flip this over and have that side. Like mine is smooth on the front side of it. Another option would be to splatter this piece, but remember, pretty much only the edge is going to show on this. Isn't that pretty? But it would be too much. It would be too much showing that detail on the front of this card. Okay, close my glue up and just lay it here because we're going to need it still. So I have gone ahead and done Poppy Parade, but I don't have the big flower, so I'm going to put the two large, sort of the middle-sized tulips there, and I'm going to have the bud. Let's see, I think I want them on top and the bud. Nope, the other way around. We're going to go like this. And then we have our stem, which I've stamped in Evening Evergreen. And that's going to get attached to the bud. So actually, let me get some glue dots. Now, this is just stamped in Evening Evergreen. But the leaves, I'll show you in a minute, are, one of them is stamped in two different things. And I'm going to actually glue the stem down, but I'm going to bump this tulip bud. Just put two on to hold it up good. And let's glue these down first. We might go up just a little higher, actually, right there. Yeah, see, that's a boo-boo on the back. You could do them in any color combination you like. Just play around. What I did is I took a 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, and I just played, and then the ones I liked I die cut, and that's what you could do, and it really did take me that long. Okay, now the leaves, we have this one I stamped in Evening Evergreen, then I stamped this in Evening Evergreen, and the second iteration of the small one I stamped back on here, but you could also use Soft Succulent. So let's see how we want to do this. We're going to have that. I think I'm just going to glue those down, actually. Do it right about like that. There's one. And then this one goes like this. So we'll just glue that down too. There. Then I stamped, this is in the same stamp set, the You Are So Thoughtful, Thank You. These are die cut out of the layering circles, and I just used one that just put a little bit of border. This is Evening Evergreen, and I think we're going to put that right down here. I thought about doing it in the Poppy Parade, but I actually tried it and I just wasn't feeling it. So, but if you wanted another pop of yellow and red, red and yellow, you could, or just red, you could stamp it, or you could make the backing piece be the Poppy Parade. But I went with Evening Evergreen, which we are going to pop up also. I hope this is Memorial Day here in the United States, so I hope you have a thoughtful Memorial Day, remembering those who sacrificed, made the ultimate sacrifice actually for our freedoms here in the United States. Before I brought out the Evening Evergreen open weave ribbon 3/8 inch also, and I think we'll put a little bow sideways right here, but let's do the inside stamping first. And what I thought I'd do is just put another flower over here. So let's get the I was gonna say Poppy Parade, but yeah, let's get the Poppy Parade ink first. And we'll use So Saffron. So we're going to try, and we're just going to put a tulip over here, hopefully. And the trick that Francie gave is, like, this is set 1, so it is these. So she laid the stamps here on the case with the part that you stamp upside, onto the case, and then she labeled them D for dark and L for light. So this one is the light, and put the number 1 for set 1 at the bottom. So I thought that was a good idea. So we're going to stamp first with the 1. I'm going to turn it a little bit the way, let me see. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it like that. I'm going to do it right over here at the edge. Hopefully this is going to work for me. We shall see. And then this is the one that's supposed to be light, but I'm going to make it sort of bright. So Saffron's in the subtle, so it's already kind of a light color. And this is where the 2-step comes in. My hand keeps moving the paper. I think I got it. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And then I think I'm going to go ahead, I forgot to get that little piece out, and just do the So Saffron again in the center. Yeah. Let me get a block for that. Oops. I don't have enough room on this desk tell you what, you could use a totally different color. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Pretty. Now I'm going to clean my stamps real quick, close up these inks, and then we'll do the stem and at least one leaf. So Saffron, Poppy Parade, and now let's bring in Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. Alright, so we're going to do the stem first in Evening Evergreen. You could use whatever green you want. And actually, I probably should have turned it, but we're going to have it. And you want that to be touching your tulip. Okay. And then I think we'll just do one big leaf. But we're going to take it right down to the bottom and kind of overlap it. But we need the little one too. And what we're going to do is we're going to stamp off. So it goes like this, same shape. We'll stamp off. We could use Soft Succulent. Oops, that didn't get good. Alright, let's go in here. And that's that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make it look like the leaf is going off the card there for the other one. Okay. Alrighty, so that is the inside of our card. Not hard, really. If I can do that, you can do that too. It just might take a little practice on the two-step, which is fine. Practice makes perfect. Just use scrap paper or something, whatever you have. Copy paper for scrap paper is fine. Get the ink closed up and out of the way, and then we'll finish our card, and then that will be my contribution to our we were going to do this earlier in May, but it didn't work out. My contribution to Mayflowers. But we're going to do, like I said, Mayflowers today, then we're going to do masculine cards next week. We're going to kind of alternate through the month of June, and then we're going to do something else in the rest of the year. Once a week on Mondays at noon Eastern, we'll post. There you go. You are so, oh, let's do our bow. Almost forgot, guys. Were you yelling at me again? I'm going to do a little fake bow. Just a little fake one. And I'm going to put it right down here, and I'll trim that off good. I actually have one glue dot left on this piece. Yeah, there it is. Let me cut this, actually, with my ribbon snips. I'm going to put it right here. And that side is a little bit too long, and I didn't really get it good. Okay. Alright, well, I'll pretty that up, but you get the idea. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, that's the Flowering Tulips bundle. That the bundle is retiring, but the stamp and dies are in the new annual catalog by Stampin' Up. I will put the page numbers down below in the description in case you're interested. And also, since today is May 30th, this is the last day for the host code for any order $50 or more. And I'm sorry, under $150 for the host code. And that's before shipping and tax and stuff. But if you place an order $50 or more with me, as of today, I'm only counting, I think, April and May. So if you've already done it, that's fine. I will be putting you on the mailing list to receive the new mini catalog for July to December, formerly known as the holiday catalog, which I'll still probably call it forever. Anyway, that is effective July, but demonstrators have access to what it looks like now. I can't show you more than the cover, and I don't have a actual catalog. I have it, but it's printed version that I printed, because we can pre-order as demonstrators effective June 1st. So I will be doing that. And then I'll share those products with you. So yeah, if you want a catalog, make sure you place an order last day today, because I have to finalize the mailing list with Stampin' Up! Tomorrow. And I hope to do that first thing in the morning so I don't forget. Because if I don't remember, then I won't be sending out catalogs, because I have to send them priority mail, and since I'm leaving as a demonstrator at the end of June, I really can't afford to do that. I'm kind of doing this as a gift to those who placed orders with me, you know, all along really, but recently, April and May, of $50 or more before shipping and tax. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Please be sure to go check out Paige. I'll link her channel, Stmpgrl, down below. Like I said, I'm so excited that she's back on YouTube, and you know, coming back slowly with me, just casual little collab here. And yeah, let's have some fun stamping in the month of May and June, well, June and the rest of the year. Okay, bye for now.